Female political ambition. Hi, my name is Tiffany Wilkins. This paper is for Arizona State University. The issue of a gender gap in the context of the American political system as it relates to women must be studied. In order to examine why women and men have different political ambitions, we must first discuss the definition of political ambition. Political ambition is synonymous with the desire to acquire and hold political power through electoral means. Some scholars offer a broader conception of political ambition. It can manifest itself in forms other than running for office, such as serving as a community activist, organizing letter writing campaigns and protests, or volunteering for candidate or issue advocacy groups. Next, we will examine the context of political, social, and legal policies which did not permit women to run for political office. In exploring political policy, it is important to discuss how women avoided women's issues in their campaign. It is clear to see that more women are winning political issues than ever before. So much so that this was dubbed the Year of the Woman. Historically, women have built the foundation of their campaign on gender equality issues such as sexual harassment, pay equity, and abortion. Women have consistently been unsuccessful in the polls using these agendas. Sharice Davids, who won for the U.S. House seat in Kansas, decided to characterize herself as a fighter. She wanted to be seen as someone who would never back down. She won that election. Elaine Laura ran for a U.S. House seat in Virginia. She chose to highlight her military career in the Navy. Her campaign emphasized the 6 months she spent away at sea. She also won the election. One of the main reasons women's political ambitions have recently increased is because more and more women are winning elections. There has been a very successful algorithm that has been created which allows women to be victorious in politics. This algorithm has to do with realizing that politics still is in a lot of ways male oriented. In this orientation, the vast majority believes that discrimination against women no longer exists. However, when women focus less on typical women's issues and offer different strengths, they are taken more seriously as a political contender, and women are then viewed as being just as qualified as the male candidate. The social context of the gender gap in female political ambition begins as women require to combine both family roles with their political ambitions. Women are relatively new entrants in the political pipeline. They have not traditionally worked in professions that led to political careers. Throughout history, active participation in American political process was essentially limited to white male property owners. Structural barriers were also instrumental in keeping women from running for political office. Most notably, the incumbency advantage diminished electoral opportunities and limited the pace at which women were able to make gains in political office. Additionally, women, in addition, there were social reasons as to why there has been a gender gap in political ambition. Those reasons are described in an article published by the Washington Post. The article found that boys were encouraged to run for office as class president or some other school or community-based organization. The author noted that female and male young adults who went to college were equally interested in efforts to change their community. This study noted that young women were less likely to use their political system to affect change. It was also observed that men and women are generally exposed to similar political experiences, but when they reach college age, these opportunities tend to skew toward male students. In terms of a legal perspective, the Constitution of the United States did not allow women to run for political office. This is key in discussing why men and women have differing political ambitions and experiences. Men had experience in running for office, and women didn't. Women had no experience because it was illegal for them to run for office. During the early 1900s, not only were women not allowed to run for political office, they were unable to vote during the political election. Women were not granted the right to vote until 1920s, at which the point the 19th Amendment to the United States of the Constitution granted the right for women to vote. This fact signifies how relatively recent it was that women were given the opportunity to vote and participate in the political process. Thank you.